And no one in my family really had a space or science background, so really my dad told me that man had been to the moon, but not Mars. But it would be my generation who would go there and become the Mars generation. So at that moment, something in my heart got awakened. Even at 3 years old, I knew I was born on planet Earth, but I had this mission of going to Mars. So ever since that moment, I have dedicated my life to training, learning, and teaching, and I'm taking all the necessary steps required in order to make my dream a reality. So I started off by going to Space Camp in Huntsville, Alabama, in the United States. And I have now progressed to be doing a bit more advanced astronaut training. So I have joined a citizen science project, which is called Project Possum. And through Project Possum, they are not necessarily training to send people all the way to the International Space Station or to space one day, but their main goal is studying a cloud in the upper atmosphere. So I have been graciously been invited into their program, which consists of college graduates and people a lot older than I am. But it's been a wonderful experience because I've been able to help them with their research and their cloud studies. I've also been able to do some amazing experiences, such as water survival training, spacesuit training, decompression training, microgravity training, and the list goes on, and also help a spacesuit company in developing their spacesuits. So in these pictures you can see kind of towards the top left is actually a microgravity flight. So you can see some of the objects in the picture actually floating, because this was the point of the flight where we were actually floating, but our seatbelts are buckled, so it's not fake, we're just buckled in. In some of the other pictures, you can see the different water survival trainings, the spacesuits that we use, and this has all kind of motivated me and kind of continued to inspire me to eventually want to fulfill my goal. Through them, I've also been able to complete different master's level courses in space physiology, space atmosphere, and research studies. So through this program, I actually have my applied astronautics certification, which actually certifies me for suborbital flight. Thank you. So although this is what I'm doing now, my ultimate goal is the mission to Mars in the early 2030s. So what is actually happening with this mission to Mars? So our hopes are to get there in the next 15 years or so. But to do that, we have to build a new rocket, we have to build a new capsule, we have to get astronauts ready and prepared. So the goal is to have the SLS, the Space Launch System rocket, which is the rocket you see here, and the Orion capsule built and tested to have a mission to Mars. So a little bit about the mission itself. The mission to Mars is going to be in total a 2 to 3 year mission. It's going to take around 6 months with current technology to get from the Earth to Mars. The astronauts who will be doing different research studies, testing soils, testing signs of bacteria, and all sorts of new research will be on Mars for a little over a year. And then it will take around 9 months to come back. So in total, it will be the longest astronauts have ever spent in space. But we are hoping to use these new technologies and these new discoveries to learn a lot more. So one of my fondest memories that I like to talk about is when I was 12 and selected for the NASA MER 10 panel. And this panel consisted of PhDs and an astronaut and little 12-year-old me. And we were all there to kind of talk about the future missions to Mars. And since this moment, I really got inspired and have learned many lessons and would like to share some of them with you guys today. So the first one is, what is your out-of-this-world dream? I always believe that everyone has an out-of-this-world dream. You know, we're all born with these special talents, unique dreams and aspirations. And I'm always surprised to hear that people block these dreams and give up on their dreams due to fear and worry. And then also to my surprise is the number of adults that look back at their lives only to wish they had worked to follow their dream from an early age. My story, my dream, that in 2033 I hope to achieve is the mission to Mars. So what about you? What is your dream that is out of this world? And what are you doing to launch your mission? Whether that is something as big as going to Mars, or even a small project within your job, or anything else that you have your sights set on. Second is the challenges and difficulties associated with following a dream. Now this idea of going to Mars has definitely not been an easy task. I wish I could say it has been, but it definitely hasn't. You know, it's been a lot of study and a lot of balancing time. One of the hardest things so far is really balancing everything I want to do, because I'm still just a high school student, taking the normal high school classes like English and history, even though I'm wanting to go into the science career. So it's balancing my school time with different space courses, as well as different speeches and things that I want and went running to my dad to tell him that I wanted to become an astronaut and go to Mars, which was basically the craziest thing I could have ever picked to tell my father. He was very supportive of me. He told me, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. He didn't necessarily know that this would become something even bigger and I would still be working towards it today, but I had my family around me that were supporting me, I had my friends, and everywhere I went I had the support team. And without the support of my family and everyone around me, I definitely would not be here today speaking in front of all of you. So it's definitely important whenever you have a dream, a goal, or something that you're working towards, to surround yourself with people that are going to be willing to help you work towards your dream. So I have some pictures of me and my father throughout the years, just because it's very special, a very special part to my heart about how much my dad's been able to support me. So from my first space camps to, since I was a little girl, to helping me with speeches when I was first kind of getting used to talking in front of people, and kind of throughout the way he's been there. So it's thinking about who has been supporting you with your path. And once you start thinking about that, it's also important to think about how you can support others. Because if you have the support team around you, it's important to find ways how you can give back to others. So it's supporting each other in our dreams, and that's really how we're going to eventually fulfill all of our dreams. Something like the mission to Mars. It takes tens of thousands of people to send one astronaut to space. It is not a small task. It doesn't take, a couple men in the store somewhere, putting together a rocket. It definitely takes a whole team. So it's building your team and finding ways to actually achieve your dreams. In conclusion, 20 years from today, I will be standing on red sands, looking up at the clear sky, looking for a pale blue dot. Now, I will be wondering about all of you, hoping you have continued to follow your dreams, get through the struggles that are associated with your dreams, and hopefully have your support team or even be supporting someone else with their dreams. This is truly a time of change, a time to explore, and a time to change the world. We're developing and going further now, even more